management of the relationship, which we touched on. The management of the relationship is a concept that, again, most men don't know, most men never heard of, most men have a hard time fathoming and understanding and even accepting, okay? There are 3 entities in the marriage, not 2. You, her, and the relationship, okay? And you have to be able to understand this dynamic, because then the roles of the husband and the wife starts to make sense. There are things that overlap in what a wife does, what a husband does. But what's being done for the relationship, this third entity, that doesn't overlap. That's very, very distinct. Okay? What your wife does for the relationship is very distinct compared to what you do. And one of the things that she does in this triad, if you will, is the management of that relationship between you and her. It's a very feminine character trait. Okay? And there is only one scenario, and I'm emphasizing this because it's so important that you get this. For a man to be able to know how to take actions, he needs to prioritize his actions. He needs to be able to say, okay, if it falls into this category, I do this. If it falls into this category, I do that, but not if this hasn't been done, right? So there's 4 priorities that men have, that we teach men. First 3 of them are based on commitment, terms, cooperation with her efforts to manage the relationship, and purpose. The last one is wants and desires. That's purely based on your feelings. The management of the relationship is the second. This is what your wife does. And your ability to cooperate with the management of the relationship is critical. Because if you fail to do so, then you're suppressing her feminine, you're taking away to her role, and you're forcing her to step into her masculine more and more. The only one time that you would not want her, you would not cooperate, is when your terms are compromised. Okay? Really, really critical you understand this concept. I know we went through this in the live a little bit, but I want to deepen it. I want to talk more about it because of its importance in having marriages succeed and in having you as a husband do what's necessary to rebuild your marriage. And without this concept, it's not possible.